Well, hello there, and thanks for coming by and having tea with Linda. In case you didn't know, I'm Linda. Hi. Today we will be having a brand new tea to us from a pretty new manufacturer that we found thanks to the Tea Leaf Project called Bellocq Teas. Bellocq? All I can think of when I see their name is the character in Indiana Jones that's searching for the Raiders, not the Raiders, searching for the Ark of the Covenant as well, the Bellocq character. So if I'm saying the name of the tea wrong, I am so very sorry. That out of the way, this is number 88, and I'm going to say this wrong, Huoshan Huang Ya. This is a wonderfully delicate, non-pesticide tea. Excuse me. This wonderfully delicate, non-pesticide tea is similar to a green tea with a richer edge to its crisp, buttery brew. This profile is partly derived from the method of treating the leaves, which are lightly steamed 3 times and allowed to sit for several hours during the process. This is a labor-intensive and well worth the effort. A wonderful tea. This tea is grown without pesticides, fertilizers, or pesticides. I guess you really need to understand there's no pesticides. This is from the Anhui province in China. It is from spring of 2020. An elevation of 800 meters. Brewing instructions is 1 to 2 teaspoons per 8 Oz, 175, brew for 4 to 6, and it's good for 2 to 3 infusions. So, we are going to open it up. And they have all of the name of the tea, or what number it is, the name of it, and your brewing instructions on the front if you do these at Tiller bags. This tea is one of the more expensive ones that I got from them. So I really hope I like this tea. The pouches are foil lined, which are really nice. Not much of a smell. This one, I think I'm going to have to weigh out. Well, it does say 1 to 2 teaspoons. Because of how the leaves are long and kind of needle-like, it's hard to figure out what a teaspoon is. So if we call that 1, I guess we'll call that 2, and I'll put just a little bit more in there because, you know, why not? Kind of looks like pine needles, really long pine needles, but I know it's not. We will be transferring the content of this bag into this tin to keep it airtight, just because, you know, paper will breathe after a while, so I want to keep my tea nice and in an airtight container. All right, we have brought our water up to 176. This is for 8 Oz, so we are going to go to 8 Oz. Put that back on there. And we brew for 4 to 6 minutes. So, hey Siri, set a timer for 5 minutes.
5 minutes, counting down.
All right, we're also going to flip our tea timer here. 5 minutes is the one on this end. It's the blue one. Actually, we'll move this over and put that there. If this is your first time at the channel, thanks. I appreciate you stopping by. My name is Linda Arnold. I am a mostly self-taught potter who has just a mild hot tea addiction. I'm on a quest as a potter to either find, make, or buy the perfect teapot and then fill it with the perfect tea for the occasion. I have been on this quest for, well, October it'll be 2 years, and we've tried so many different teas. There are so many more tea manufacturers out there than I ever even had a clue. Anyone and their brother, it seems, can make teas or blend teas. And there are so many teas that I know nothing about, that I'm slowly learning about. It's quite amazing. The world of tea is a world that I really did not know existed in such a vast amount until, well, just recently. All of this started as a way to clean out my tea cabinet, and it's kind of taken a life of its own. I collect teapots, and I've collected teapots for years and years, but now that I'm a potter, I'm looking at things a little differently and seeing what I like about the teapots. Is it the fullness of it? Is it the shape, how it feels in the hand, the smoothness of the handle, how the bottom of the pot is? Because you know, when you carry your teapot, depending on how big it is, you carry it from your handle and the bottom. Is it how elongated the spout is, or how shorted and stubby it is? Is it how it's crafted at the bottom to allow the tea to pool, or is it just this, thing that juts out? Is it a spout that is integrated and fully open, or is it one that you can actually brew tea into? And how does the spout pour? It all makes a difference, believe it or not. So it's that in itself is a whole nother I mean, I could talk about teapots forever. It's I might have a problem. I might have a big problem. That's don't let the kids hear me say that. They'll totally agree and want to do something about it, but we're not going to have that happen. All right. Taking that just a touch longer than the 5 minutes, but that's. I think I just saw a roadrunner. All right, we're going to give this a little bit of a stir. These leaves look amazing. Okay. All right. This color is very, very light. It's kind of looks like a Pinot Grigio. If we're talking the urine scale, you're fine. Just keep drinking water. It is clear. There is no particulate to it. Smelling it, it kind of smells like a sencha. That's kind of an interesting taste. All right, so let me rewind a little bit. And looking at the leaves, they kind of remind me a bit of a sencha, because of how kind of needly and stringy they are. The color is around the same as well, but when I've had senchas, they've been kind of a vegetable taste to it. Just a very strong vegetable taste. This is not quite that. The taste is very delicate, and it does have a bit of a vegetative taste to it, or a vegetable taste. This says a crisp, buttery brew. I will say it is crisp. I'm not quite sure what they mean by a buttery brew. Unless they mean like a creamy type. I'm actually enjoying this more than any of the senchas I've had, because the taste is not an overwhelming vegetable taste to it. It does have some of that, but it is a very light, very delicate taste, and which I am quite enjoying. It's not, you know, an overwhelming punchy in the face type taste. It's a very delicate, very balanced flavor to it. It's not bitter at all. It is just very smooth. Don't know if I'd say buttery, but I will say that it definitely is a very smooth taste to it. And I am enjoying that quite a bit, actually. All right, well, you know what? I'll leave it there. I'm not going to bore you with any more details, but it is quite delightful. It definitely goes in the good bin. I'll rate it a cup because of, I don't know if I could drink more than a cup of this without it starting to kind of overwhelm me. Alone, if I had it with food, that would be different. But by itself, 1 cup, I think would absolutely do the trick. Thanks for coming by and having a cuppa with me today. I really do appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I look forward to seeing you the next time. Thanks! Hey there, did you enjoy my content today? I really hope so. If you did, think about subscribing. I'd really appreciate it. Bye.